For over 40 years, we've worked hard to put more food on your table for less. From the moment you walk into one of our stores, you can see we do things differently. It's our choice not to accept credit cards or employ baggers and to rely on word of mouth with our excellent customer service to avoid traditional advertising. At WinCo Foods, we're proud to be employee-owned and the supermarket low-price leader.
I think the reaction that we want the customer to get is that wow factor. We try to generate that by creating the item selection to build a basket for them, whether it's daily shopping for one meal or shopping for the entire week.
We carry an immense variety of products, everything from nuts to powdered soups to pet food to candy to flour.
Buying in bulk here is significantly more affordable. When I come to WinCo, I definitely notice a savings of $50.
With them being employee-owned, they feel like they're held accountable to their customers. You don't treat me right, we don't have to shop here. And I think that makes a huge difference.
This is my first real job, like my first grown-up job.
We're all employee owners, and we realize that from the stores to the distribution centers, the trucks, all the equipment, we own it.
I do really feel like I have succeeded with WinCo, and I got the prize. I got to have a position that I'd be happy for, that I could do for the long haul.
You know, our employees from bottom to top each have their own accountability in terms of holding each other accountable to the standards of the store and to making sure that we treat each other right.
In our inaugural sponsorship year for the WinCo Foods Portland Open, we proudly exceeded our charitable goal, raising $725,000. We're thankful for the continued support of our sponsors, our many volunteers, and local charities who helped us give 100% of the funds raised back to the Portland community.
I'm sitting in the kitchen of Stepping Stone Apartments. It's 12 units. I knew what the need was. I knew that we needed to get this building open, and the only way that we could do that is if we had more money. But we were able to open early because of the gift from WinCo.
A wish is like medicine for a kid. It's often the turning point in their illness journey that we often find if a child feels better, they just might get better. The best part about a wish is to see it come true, to see a child have a little bit of power back and to experience joy, and to be able to take their entire family along on that joyful journey.
At the First Tee of Greater Portland, we actually teach life skills through the game of golf. We're very excited to be able to continue to support our Thrive program, which is a one-on-one mentoring program for at-risk youth in our community that literally live just down the street from our golf course. Our WinCo Foods Foundation gift is actually going to let 50 of our participants be scholarshiped into our programming. They'll receive a 6 to 8 week class that will teach them life skills and all the valuable lessons that come inherent to the game of golf. We wouldn't be able to do this without that gift.
What is magical about our Ronald McDonald houses is that they are truly a place for the entire community to step in and support families in need. We are tremendously grateful for the support of WinCo. They have helped us to provide housing for 314 families whose children are seriously ill and who've had to travel hundreds of miles for care. For some, housing might mean a room for the night, but for us, it's so much more. Partners like Pet Partners who come in and bring trained animals for the kids and families to connect with helps us to truly create a home away from home.
Well, our goal is to have 100% of our kids reading by the end of 3rd grade. Where we can get that going and be a bigger help, it just makes the school's job that much easier. Oh, this is huge. Yeah. Huge in so many ways. Huge for what they're allowing us to do with the reading program, just to be involved in this kind of an event and the impact that they've made on the community. For us to be in that circle is just really, really invaluable.
It helps to have friends that understand you and spend time with you instead of just feeling bad for yourself in your hospital room.
A teenage room would give them somewhere to be able to socialize, to talk about what each one is going through, maybe to continue on with their studies and schoolwork.
I'm just grateful to be here at Dornbecker because it is such a positive environment.
Thank you for this amazing gift and donation. information. It helps us make improvements so that our patients and families want to come back here.
Our motto is, will you help us help them? Merle and I, we raised money just for the express purpose of giving it away. The money that we received from WinCo, we made sure that it went to good use. John, he faithfully served our country over there and came home disabled.
And that's where organizations like Veterans Who Care come in. Without support from companies like WinCo, they're not going to be able to do what they do without funds to do it.
I would love to say thank you to WinCo for helping us help families transform their lives.
3,100 local wishes and counting.
Thank you, WinCo. You have made our entire community a better place for people in need.
From all of us at the Boys and Girls Clubs of Portland, we want to say one great big
Thank you!
And we did really appreciate it.
This company is growing now faster than it has ever grown in the history of the company. The strategic planning of the distribution centers allow for significant growth over the next 10 to 15 years. Starting with the opening of the Phoenix Distribution Center, that opened up New Mexico, that opened up Western Texas. We'll be able to add stores in Washington State, in Oregon, add stores in California. We're going to add stores in Idaho. We're going to add stores in Utah. Over the next 5 to 10 years, there's going to be employees that aren't going to be working for us for another 4 or 5 years that are still going to see some of the best years that WinCo has ahead of it.
I remember walking the store with my vice president at the time, and at that moment, I knew that this was big.
Everybody working together as a team, everybody working together for the benefit and the wholeness of this company.
WinCo is rare in the ability that it gives people to be whatever it is they want to be.
I'm excited about the fact that I am where I can be for the rest of my career.
It is pretty incredible where we came from and where we are now, and it just gets better every day.
The future looks bright for me and for WinCo Foods.
WinCo rocks.
If you're one of our thousands of employee owners, a customer feeding your family for less, or a supplier keeping our shelves stocked 24/7, you've helped build this winning company, and everyone wins with WinCo. Thank you for partnering with WinCo Foods, the supermarket low price leader.